In the shadows of war, love flickers like a fragile flame, and one man must choose between survival and sacrifice. This is the story of Robert Jordan, an American in a foreign land fighting not just a battle, but a war within. Based on Ernest Hemingway's powerful novel, This Is For Whom the Bell Tolls, a tale of courage, heartbreak, and the final cost of belief. In the rugged, war-torn mountains of Spain, Robert Jordan, an American professor turned explosives expert, fights not for glory, but for a cause. He's joined the Republican side in the Spanish Civil War, driven by ideals and duty. Assigned a perilous mission, Robert must destroy a key bridge to disrupt enemy reinforcements during an upcoming offensive. As he ventures behind enemy lines, he enters unfamiliar territory, both in geography and human nature. There, he encounters a band of guerrilla fighters, led by the weary and unpredictable Pablo, and his fiery partner Pilar, a woman with commanding presence and unwavering strength. Tension simmers beneath the surface as Robert shares his plan. Pablo, burdened by fear and disillusionment, resists the mission. His reluctance threatens not only their operation, but the fragile unity of the group. Pilar, however, steps in with unwavering resolve. Her voice cuts through Pablo's doubt, asserting leadership where he falters. With her support and the cautious agreement of the others, they move forward. As the group prepares for the dangerous sabotage ahead, mistrust, hope, and desperation swirl around them, setting the stage for what's to come. Among the guerrillas is Maria, a young woman scarred by the horrors of war. Her village was destroyed, her family torn apart. She was rescued by the very fighters Robert now depends on. From the moment they meet, there is a quiet understanding between Robert and Maria. In the midst of violence and uncertainty, love takes root. Their connection, though born of war, offers a glimmer of peace. In hushed moments between danger, they share stories, stolen glances, and the fragile dream of a life beyond the mountains. As time passes, Robert begins to see the cracks within the Republican forces. Disorganization, brutality, and conflicting motives plague their ranks. His ideals are tested, his sense of purpose blurred. Yet his mission remains clear. He meets with other guerrilla bands and a determined commander named Goltz, who underscores the bridge's importance. The timing must be flawless, or the offensive could fail, costing countless lives. The weight of this responsibility begins to press down on Robert, forcing him to question not just how, but why. Suddenly, the plan teeters on the brink of collapse. Pablo vanishes, taking the detonators with him. Panic sets in. Was it cowardice? Betrayal? Robert must now improvise under enormous pressure. The margin for error vanishes. As the group scrambles to adjust, the air thickens with tension. Each fighter senses the peril ahead. And yet, with Pilar's strength and Robert's calm resolve, they brace for the impossible. The assault on the bridge is no longer just a tactical move. It becomes a test of survival, loyalty, and fate. Then, in a stunning turn, Pablo returns. He's not alone. He's brought reinforcements and the stolen equipment. His remorse is quiet, but genuine. He confesses his fear, yet reaffirms his loyalty. The group breathes a collective sigh of relief, though the scars of doubt remain. That night, under a starlit sky, Robert and Maria share what may be their final moments together. In whispered words and gentle touches, they hold on to love as if it might protect them from the dawn that awaits. Morning breaks, and with it, chaos. Gunfire erupts as the guerrillas launch their attack. The world narrows to survival. Robert reaches the bridge under a hail of bullets, planting the explosives with surgical precision. The bridge collapses in a fiery roar. The mission is complete, but it comes at a terrible cost. Several comrades lie dead. Robert himself is struck, his leg shattered, his body broken. The sound of victory is drowned by the ache of loss. Bleeding and unable to move, Robert faces the hardest decision of all. He urges the others to flee, to survive. His voice is calm, even as his heart breaks, saying goodbye to Maria. Their parting is silent and shattering. Left alone in the forest, Robert grips his rifle and crawls to cover. He positions himself for one last stand. Though wounded, he is not defeated. The enemy is coming, and Robert is ready to meet them. In these final moments, time slows. Robert reflects on the choices that brought him here, on the war, on the mission, and on Maria. He finds peace not in victory, but in knowing he fought for something greater than himself. As the forest grows quiet, Robert lies in wait, finger on the trigger, a lone figure in defiance. And as the echo of bells fades into the mountains, we are left to wonder, for whom the bell truly tolls.